Got off to a hazy start, but basically, oh yeah, gotta look over here. This is episode 2 of the Heavily Concerned podcast. I'm the Finz.
I'm Joe Somma.
This is Joe Somma, and this is our first guest on the Heavily Concerned podcast.
What's up, everybody? My name is Irakly.
Irakly, nice to see you again, sir. It's been a long time.
It has been a long time.
It's been a long time. We just spent 4 hours in pre-op figuring out what to talk about. You know, it's not like we had any technical issues.
No, we literally had no plan going.
No, we didn't go to Target.
Nope. Yeah, we didn't go to Target. We didn't go to Best Buy.
We missed out. We didn't get the 7-Eleven pizza, guys.
Yeah,
no, that would have been so gas.
That would have been fun.
Yeah, so it's been a hot topic recently. I feel like we could just start out with this. So
yeah, I'm totally fine with that.
Shit pizza. Couple things. What's your number one shit pizza? So first of all, let's get out of the way. Like, what are the shit pizzas? Like, we got
Domino's,
Papa
Papa
John's.
John's,
Yeah.
7-Eleven,
So Little Caesars.
Little Caesars.
You got Pizza Hut.
Pizza Hut.
I guess Sbarro.
Sbarro's, yeah, that's definitely a shit.
I like Sbarro. I don't know if you would.
Nah,
I
but
don't know if Sbarro would be considered.
It's not like
pizza,
garbage
though.
like Domino's, but it's still like
Yeah.
fast food pizza.
So actually, when I went to Vegas with Irakly, not the World Cup, but the Euro Cup was going on, and Italy was in the championship, and I felt real Italian because I watched Italy win outside of Sbarro's. I watched it through the Sbarro's TV.
Oh, that Vegas trip was hilarious.
Yeah, I felt very Italian.
Remember Blackjack? That was like a.
I don't even know.
Like a 3-minute session.
I don't know why I brought up Vegas.
I want to go back. I'm going back. I was gonna go back at the end of August, but I'm going to AC instead.
Yeah, you can go.
Oh,
you can go back by yourself. You can have a fun trip there by yourself.
Bro, pull up.
We
should go back.
Oh wait, pull up. All right, I bet I got.
Oh, while we got viewers on here, I want to give a quick shout out to my boys back at 6Com.
Yo, he said Somma scream.
Ah!
Why would you?
Oh, sir!
Oh wait, so what? You think 7-Eleven's top tier? That's number one.
7-Eleven. It depends how garbage I'm feeling. 7-Eleven, I feel like is top only because it's open 24/7.
Sub. Make money, just sub.
Oh, I got a sub. Oh, cha-ching.
No way somebody subbed to you, bro.
Here for 20 months. Yo.
20 months.
That's my friend's sister. All right, thank you, Michaela.
What?
You're a goat.
Oh, fuck, she's been subbing to you even while you're not live?
Dude, I guess so.
So crazy.
I appreciate that,
She got
Michaela.
the auto sub.
I get that
Yo.
crisp $2.50 a month. You're a beast. But
Yeah,
yeah,
lower in that shit soon.
I don't know. I would say like when I'm drunk, Domino's is always
Domino's
like
is the go-to when I'm drunk.
Yeah, when I'm
100%.
fucked up,
when I'm
but-
hammered, Domino's all day.
First of all, if I start drinking at like a normal human being time, like I start drinking at like 7 o'clock, by the time I drink enough to
Is
get
that a
fucked-
normal human being time to start?
5 o'clock somewhere. My point is, if
It's
I'm
not wrong.
like, it's gonna take me a while to get that fucked up. So by the time I'm that gone, 7-Eleven is gonna be the only thing open.
Okay, so you rate 7-Eleven so highly just strictly because it's next to your house?
Yeah,
No,
and they're on DoorDash. Like I feel like
I
that's the
rate,
big,
I rate 7
That's
Eleven.
also
I
that's a
that's
huge
like the
thing.
big sell here.
The
No.
DoorDash. God
Yes
damn
and
it.
no, but I rate it. I don't have to be drunk to eat 7-Eleven pizza. I get it at fucking like 4 in the morning. You know, it just comes to my house. I'm not drunk.
That's
I'm
like natural
perfectly
feeding hours for a human, 4 a.m. I would say.
sober. For me, it is.
Yeah.
Fuck, I go to bed at like what? I went to bed at 11 a.m. this morning.
Yeah, let me know how my dad left when I was 3, but now he's suddenly in a Twitch chat.
Wow, he came back, huh? Is the milk riding?
I was
How expired is that milk?
Nah, how's it going, Dad?
Jesus
Man.
Christ! Wow,
Damn.
you got the 2%, the 1%, the reduced
I got
fat,
it all. Nah,
the skim, the soy, the almond, the
He
coconut.
walked all the way to Wisconsin. He started fucking milking
20
the cow.
years.
He went to the free range zone and started going full Homelander.
20 years in, he bought
He's
a
bringing
farm.
that bucket back for you.
Well, shout out to someone's dad. Appreciate
Pasteurize
you.
that shit and everything
Actually,
for you.
Someone's dad.
Yeah, shout out to someone's dad.
If you want to see him in action, go watch Getting Curious with Jonathan Van Ness. He's on the first episode.
Whoa.
Pretty fun.
All right.
Just the
Queer,
first
you know-
episode?
Yeah, it's one of the
They
guys.
bring it back?
Nah, it's
Oh, that's sad.
it's one of the guys from Queer Eye. He does like a whole bunch of weird stuff. The first episode with like people about like bug phobias, and they had my dad do like an insect wedding, like put a praying mantis in like a little toy Cadillac and like drive it with a little wife.
I met your dad before at the bar.
What the fuck?
With you were there. It was like we were doing.
Oh, that's right. Holy crap!
That was there.
I'm not gonna lie. I lose my memory shot.
That
It
was
was when I was winning the bar league.
Interesting.
Then he was at my going away party too before I went on the deployment.
Have I shaken your dad's hand before? I feel like
Probably.
Yeah, maybe.
I didn't even know he was a dad. I was talking to him for like 30 minutes before I found out he was a dad.
Yeah, you just thought he was a milk
I
salesman.
just thought I had a random 50-year-old man at my going away party.
No,
Oh, at the bar.
bro.
Right,
The guy,
right.
he just sat down with a bucket of milk over there.
He's like, bro, I have to get as much milk as
Said, I
possible.
told my son 30 years, 20 years. Oh, how old are you? It's like I told my son
I'm a
20 years
baby.
ago I was going to get milk.
I can't leave him disappointed. He
He
needs.
said, I got the cow from Wisconsin. It wasn't good. I flew to. He was like, I fucking swam to Croatia.
He's.
Oh, you know, funny. It's funny you mentioned Croatia. My mom just came back from a 2-week cruise to Croatia.
Whoa.
Whoa, she was with Andrew Tate?
Yes.
Nah,
That's his home base, bro.
She was touring like the place where they filmed Game of Thrones. Like King's Landing is in Croatia.
What the?
So like that's not why she went, but it's one of the excursions she did.
Oh, but she went because of Andrew Tate.
Yeah, she went because of.
That's what
Actually,
we're trying to get at.
viewers, super polarizing topic. Well, how do we feel about Andrew Tate?
Okay, so the thing about Andrew Tate, I don't know. I feel like he says a lot of things that don't require any filter to say. So like, I feel like any of us could say it, right?
But most of us wouldn't.
Yes, most of us wouldn't. But like, are you thinking it though?
No, I'm sorry. Look. So this is gonna be a controversial take. I don't. There's a female in here.
Yes.
It's your girlfriend, I believe.
Well, just because she said I'm cute, it's got to be my girlfriend?
Yeah.
Crazy.
Because clearly that's the only type of female that will find you.
But he said, he's like, you know, he was basically talking about driving. He's like, women drivers are the worst drivers, and
No, agree on that.
I'm sorry, but there's no reality where that is false. That's just.
No, but it's not. See, there's certain like statements that in and of themselves aren't bad.
No, but here's the thing. I feel like it's not really fair because we kind of got such a head start on women driving. It's like, how do we expect them to be as good as us, you know?
Okay, but that's
What do you mean you got a head start? I learned when what do you mean?
Driving
you got a head
isn't
start?
Just like generationally, we got
Fuck the generational. You
Oh, I'm
learn-
sorry. So grandma couldn't drive, so now you can't drive.
Yeah, what the hell?
I'm just saying, maybe there's some science that we haven't looked into that.
The
Oh,
genetics
no.
of driving.
No.
I don't know, man. If you go, okay, think about this, right? If you come from a family that's hunters and gatherers, right? And you grow up in that scenario, you're gonna probably be a much better hunter and gatherer.
This
If
is
it was
not-
me, if it was my friend who came in at the same time as me.
No, but your analogy.
Are you a
is all
hunter
off
and a
it.
gatherer now? Your
No.
ancestors were hunters and gatherers back in the day.
Yeah,
So
but
why aren't you a hunter and gatherer? What do you mean? You should
because
genetically be
a
good.
couple gens skipped.
Okay, can you?
Yeah,
do
but
me
you
a
know, like
favor?
this is like totally off. Like, imagine a girl's dad is a race car driver. Like, you're telling me she wouldn't be a good driver.
But what if his dad was a race car as well as his?
Oh, his dad was a race car, not a driver, just a race car.
No, just straight up Lightning McQueen.
So she is like park car.
Yes, Mater style. Yeah.
I'm imagining she'd be pretty decent at driving.
Yeah. If she was a car, it's, yeah, that's a little questionable. She doesn't know how to use it fully, even if she is the car. But yeah,
Hey, yo, shout out to my boy Kyle joining the chat, bro. My son.
Oh, yo, the Lonely Ender also.
Yo, I
thinks you're
still
cute.
gotta give you that photo shoot, bro. You gotta let me know.
Yo, Kyle Riv. Shout out to Kyle.
No, but yeah, I think, like, if my life depended on it, and I needed a, well, I mean, okay, so there's definitely, I've let females drive my car before, so I mean, it doesn't really matter. But
I've actually
I'm
never.
saying-
where is this one going, bro?
no,
I've
so,
never let.
Your life depended on it. You wouldn't
No,
let a girl
I
drive
don't
your
know where I
car?
was going with that. But basically,
You're like, we're live, right?
like
Oh,
if
shit.
I'm thinking of like a scenario where I die in a car, I think it's 9 times out of 10 it's because I let a woman drive my car.
Wow. Yo,
I'm not saying every woman is a bad driver or anything. I'm just saying that. Like,
you never
Okay, wait.
got into a car accident?
what?
You never got into like a bad car accident where you drove?
I have, and every single time it was because of a woman.
The other person in the car was a woman.
Yeah.
Oh,
this-
yeah.
So he was driving, but there was a girl in the back seat.
No,
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
I got into an accident in Queens. Right, I was going straight. My light turned green, and this fucking lady just wailed it through the red light, slammed into my car, and stayed in her car. Right. So I get out of the car. My fucking car is totaled. This is my Infiniti years ago. My car is totaled, gone. I get out to like make sure she's okay. This fucking lady had her window rolled up and was just staring at front. She would not look at me, right? And I'm like, what the fuck is going on? This lady won't even roll down her window or anything. She just slammed into my fucking car, blazing through a red light, and she won't even roll down her window. Then the police come, and this bitch gets taken away in a fucking ambulance. And I'm like, what
And
the
you were
fuck is
completely
going on?
fine?
Bro, she didn't even have a license. She didn't have a license. And
I've been hearing more and more about accidents with people without licenses driving. Remember those?
the one on Highland.
Yeah, the
happened.
kids in the Mustang. The other guy didn't have a
I'm
license.
sorry, but that's the kid's fault.
Oh, absolutely. But
I don't. And I don't feel bad in per se for the guy in the SUV because he shouldn't have been driving, but that motherfucker did nothing wrong.
Wait. So what exactly what happened? So there was a Mustang driven by kids.
Driven by
First of all, the
underage
kid didn't even,
kids.
he was like 16 years old.
Yeah.
Yeah. So what's the story?
He
Well,
was
so-
going 120 miles on Highland.
Oh, the kid?
Yeah.
How old was the kid?
With
He was
four girls-
16.
with four
He was
girls in the car.
16. There were 3 other passengers.
Whoa.
Yeah.
And, like, you know, not to get, like, dark or everything, but, like, some of them didn't make it. But the point is, the
Hopefully
SUV
that's
driver hit them, but he didn't have a license. He had a suspended license. So neither of them should have been on the road. It shouldn't have happened.
But
Okay.
he didn't hit them, technically. He went on a green light, and the Mustang fucking wailed through the red light.
Oh, so it was the Mustang's fault for the accident?
Yeah, but the guy's gonna go to jail for manslaughter because he didn't have
The
license.
driver,
when he was
the
driving.
kid driving the car is going to go to jail.
Well, yeah, he's alive.
Yeah.
But he's 16 years old.
Wow.
What is he gonna do? Fucking 2 days in
Wait,
jail?
so you don't think... So you think it's the kid's fault?
It's the kid's fault. Bro, you're going 120 miles down Highland. And they're saying speed cameras are gonna stop some shit.
But you know, 16 I feel like is an age where I guess you can say it's the kid's fault. Like if it was like 13, maybe I'd
Fuck
be like...
the age. The guy's
13.
going
It's still,
120
you're
miles.
still joyriding in a car.
Yeah. Yeah, I guess.
On Highland. It's not
Also,
you're
like,
on
how
a
much
highway.
can the parents really stop you from getting?
But I'm not even sure. Do I blame the parents in this situation? Probably a little bit. They probably bought their kid
Yeah,
a brand
yeah.
new Mustang. Like,
Yeah,
what
I
do
was
they-
gonna parlay this into gun control topic because
Oh, don't
I
start
feel like
with
it's
this. Jesus.
isn't it a very similar idea?
No, it's not. Don't
No.
start with gun control. So
No.
Like
I
imagine
can
a
talk
kid
about
got the
gun
hand
control
on
all
that.
day.
Like,
All day.
I believe you could. I don't have necessarily a strong point on gun control. I just feel like at a certain point there should be requirements to own a gun beyond just having a license and being an American citizen.
Okay.
Background checks and all. Some form of training.
Like
The
the reason.
training I agree with. I think everyone who wants a gun should be
Like they
training.
should like.
But that's the thing is
driver's ed. You take a 50-hour class when you're in high school, and to own a gun, you don't have to do
agree
that. Like,
that you should get training. At the end of the day, the first thing I did, but when I bought my first gun, I was shooting every single week. I still shoot every single week. But when I got my first
with ammo
gun,
prices how they are now.
I got fucked
Wild.
up.
Yeah, but
I got
the reason why I say I want to parlay it is because like you said it's the kid's fault in the car.
Yeah.
So what if like a similar situation happened with the gun? Would you say it's the kid's fault? Then?
But that's what I always say.
Wait,
though.
hold on. What kind of situation? If they
Are you
They
blaming
get-
the gun
they
in that
get the-
situation, or are you blaming the gun or the person?
Are you blaming
Person.
the parent, the kid, or the gun?
Okay, so all these school
If
shootings.
a kid
Okay,
like, got a hold of the parent's
take
gun.
Kyle Rittenhouse. I'm blaming 2 of them. I'm blaming the kid and the parent.
That's a little
You're
different
blaming
though.
Kyle or the?
No, I'm blaming Kyle and I'm blaming his mother
You're
That's a
blaming
little-
Kyle and his mother for what?
for that being in there in that whole situation. I'm not gonna lie. As a mother, you should probably not take your under 20-year-old child across state lines with a weapon. Like regardless of whether
That's how.
like regardless of like the legality of all that kind of crap. I just feel like there's no reason why that you should have done that.
Yes, so you're saying from a moral standpoint that's on them.
From
a
view,
justice standpoint, it's not on them.
Not even like a
what Kyle
morality
did,
standpoint, but
what
like
Kyle did, technically he was doing self-defense, but it also brings the question: why was he there in the first place?
yeah, like as
You're
like,
a 7. You're
if I see my
17-year-old
17-year-old kid come up to me like gun strapped to his back and is like, "Hey mom, I want to go to this protest,"
I'm
gonna be
going
like,
to defend the fucking car.
You better change your outfit before you go out, young man.
I'm not driving you across state lines with your gun to defend people's property. Go do your fucking homework. You're 13.
You better put an overcoat on and hide that gun, young man. You're not allowed out of this house.
I'm gonna give my kid
Kid a trench coat and be like, "Do you have extra mags?" No, what the fuck?
Okay.
You know how those riots get, sweetie.
But his shootings, in my opinion, were justified. But he shouldn't have been there to begin with.
Well, that's not even why I brought it
Well,
up.
hold on. Circle it back to the Andrew Tate. The comment that's like
shit.
super polarizing here. So he was like, if your girlfriend or your woman starts an OnlyFans,
he wants a percentage.
do you want? How do we feel about that?
Okay,
do
so
you
here's
get
the
a percentage if your girl starts?
Here's
an
my
OnlyFans?
thing. So that was taken out of context per se, technically. Because I don't know if you saw, he did a podcast with XQC,
Yeah.
the biggest streamer. He did one with him, and they were talking about it. And he's saying, first of all, I wouldn't even date a girl who did OnlyFans. But if I was forced in a scenario to date that girl, and she was doing that, then he would take a percentage. And my view on it is, I don't even want to answer that question because I wouldn't be dating a girl who has an OnlyFans. If you're dating a girl, right, and that you're intimate together, right, those should be things that you see, correct?
Okay.
And she's showing them to the entire world.
Right, but see, here's okay. So
Wait, let me just interject really quickly. So, when you say a percentage of the OnlyFans, are you implying that you're in the content, or just
No.
because
No.
she has an OnlyFans?
no, just because she has an OnlyFans.
That is so. Why would the
Weird,
What?
right?
He wants, he wants his percentage from
Yeah,
it.
go ahead. What were you going to say?
Oh no, I totally forgot. You cut me off.
I need clarification. I need the
no,
clarification.
it's totally need clarification on that, you jerk off.
Yo, I mean,
Oh, I don't.
but it's like, so are you like, does that mean like any like porn stars like just not deserving of like a loving relationship like ever?
Yeah,
How about this? Okay.
I think that's exactly what that means. Honestly, I'm sorry. Take it the way you want, but you're getting dicked down by 12 different guys a day. You're gonna come home to me and
I had a rough day at work. Oh God.
yeah,
All right,
got a rough day at work. Can't
If
poop
my-
for the next 3 days.
If my girl,
Oh my
if
God.
my girl is securing a bag doing this, like it's almost like like if you're gonna cheat, you better score, because it's way worse if you try to cheat and the girl like you just get rejected constantly. That just makes you a scumbag and you have no game.
Yeah.
Your girl's gonna respect you less for that.
Okay.
So it's almost like when you have like a girl with an OnlyFans, like if you're gonna do that, I want her to be successful at it. I don't want you making $200 a month doing it. If you're gonna do it, you're gonna do it right.
She has to start
I'm gonna
somewhere.
take my camera. You're gonna get paid doing this.
Oh,
Of
so-
course, but
oh, so-
but she has to start somewhere, right? If
No,
you're
I get
if you're
it.
getting in a relationship and she's already doing OnlyFans before the relationship, then you don't get shit for that. Why would you get anything from that? You dated the girl knowing she had no.
Yeah, but if my girl's securing a bag, bro, my girl's
But she
making
didn't
$5
start-
grand a
but
month
she-
posting
but she
pictures, you
didn't
think I
start-
give a fuck?
But she didn't start making
Well,
$5
that's
grand a
what he
month.
says. Yeah, you should.
Unless you get into the relationship and she's already, you know,
They gotta
she's already
start. They
making it.
gotta start. I'm not gonna be like, oh, if you're not making $5 grand in the first month. it's
Exactly.
So
not
I
worth
think
it.
I think what's happening is Irakly is more of like he likes the secret, the clandestine nature of a relationship where it's like you have to unravel things yourself.
I think
As you-
I
as you
think
go.
I think what he's saying is his girl's titties are for him, and he doesn't want them posted on the internet.
Yes,
I
but
feel like that's
I'm trying to make it
that's
sound
a valid standpoint.
I'm trying to make it sound a little better.
There's no,
much, though.
why do you have to make that? It's black and white. It's not. There's
But
no
the
gray
whole
here.
the whole taking a percentage thing, I just wouldn't date a girl who had an OnlyFans. In my personal opinion. That's-
Second question. I don't think he brought up how much. What percentage would you take?
He said he wanted like 90%. That's what he said.
That's an absurd amount.
Yeah.
But
That's-
then again,
That to me,
you know what's
if you're
funny?
taking a percentage, you ain't taking no
but
90%.
he actually already like implemented that
But
business.
that's how he
If
started.
I'm taking 90%, I'm taking 100%.
Yeah, but you know
I'm
that,
giving
that's
you a cut,
how,
and at that
that's
point,
how
I'm
he
a
started
pimp, like,
anyways.
Yeah.
That's how he
Literally as a
started
pimp.
anyways. He was a cam girl pimp.
no, yeah,
a
that's
cam
what he
girl
did.
pimp. Yeah.
Yeah,
And then they have a bunch of legal trouble with his brother now. And he left.
because it's basically
His whole
it's
history
legalized
is-
pimping, bro. That's what they do.
What? Why do you
I'm
think
a-
he's in Croatia?
I have a boy who does that in Colombia.
Yo, 17 viewers.
Why do you think he's in Croatia?
Damn,
Fucking Croatia, man.
very strange. I don't know.
Jesus.
Well, you gotta think about like what type of girl does OnlyFans, right? Like, what's the psyche? What's the intention?
Most.
What do they want to get out of
I'm
doing
assuming
OnlyFans?
money.
I think
Money,
that
that's it.
yes, but I think that is what would sway me towards one side or another in whether or not I would date the girl. You know. Also, when does the girl bring up that she has an OnlyFans? Like while you guys are dating, when does that ever come up in conversation? That's
You
not
would know
weird.
when a girl has an OnlyFans when you talk to them. There's certain girls that you just know.
Oh, next
I'm not gonna say
next segment. I'm coming in with a picture of 20 girls, and we're gonna try this shit. I'm gonna have a picture of 20 girls, and you're just gonna point out OnlyFans, no OnlyFans, OnlyFans.
Oh yeah, only or no.
You can just look at a girl and
OnlyFans
know.
or not?
That's gonna be a segment next week. Stay tuned for that one. OnlyFans, no OnlyFans. I love that segment idea. it's like a
Based on pictures, I feel like that might be hard, but
also very sexist.
Maybe
Well, not
we-
sexist, but
No,
very
maybe-
objectifying.
I don't know. Maybe we call a girl, and it's like a 1-minute conversation with each. At the end of it, you gotta say OnlyFans.
Oh
or
yeah,
not.
we have to do a 1-minute dating interview, and then at the end of it, we're like, "You have an
Decide.
OnlyFans."
Yeah.
No, but you could just tell what girls have it and what girls don't.
I could probably find enough to split that half and half, like 10 girls with, 10 girls without.
Of course.
There's a decent amount of girls with OnlyFans nowadays.
Oh yeah.
Oh, I like what this guy said. He
Cause
said,
see-
"OnlyFans is money, attention, or daddy issues. They probably broke up with their mans or have a simp boyfriend."
That's what it is.
Yes, the simp boyfriend. I feel like that's a lock. That's an absolute.
Oh,
lock.
actually, topic that involves innocent boyfriend. How do we feel about ordering drinks that taste good at a bar?
I think we, as a humanity, as a mankind, we have progressed in such a manner that that is no longer an issue. Well, at least for me, because I've always done it, and I've always felt bashed.
What do you mean by?
But lately,
So,
when
like, would you walk into a bar and order a Sex on the Beach?
I don't see anything wrong with it. I wouldn't though.
Right.
But
But like that's the logic. Like I wouldn't do it, but
No,
it's
but
not
but
wrong.
not for that reason. Because dude, I drink two things. I drink vodka cranberry and green tea shots, and I get fucking hammered on green tea shots.
You know, funny enough, both of those would be seen as like kind of like feminine drinks.
I don't give a shit.
yeah,
No,
but also,
that's the standpoint. You don't
but,
give a shit.
why would you give a shit? Who's
what I
judging
like.
you? The bartender?
Well, you ever seen The Departed?
With Leo DiCaprio.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And it's like he goes down and he's like, "Can I get a vodka cranberry?" And he's like, "What are you on your period?"
Wow, I'm gonna get quipped by the bartender.
No.
Oh my god, I can't.
You see the
Oh, as if I'm not getting rejected by 20 women the rest of the night. Like I can deal with a quick.
You're getting rejected because you're walking around with a double vodka cranberry.
Actually, I never thought about it like that.
I think a lot of guys drink vodka cranberries though.
No, vodka pineapple is literally.
I believe it. I like the taste of those drinks. My thing is, I'll walk into a bar, I'll drink double Johnny Black all night.
I can't do
Like
that.
neat.
So your ego
But I'm a douchebag.
is much larger.
Like if
than,
I go
than
to,
your need to be
if I go
satisfied
to
by
a,
a
if I go
drink.
to a nice bar, I will not even look at the menu. It will be an old fashioned because I am pretentious as fuck.
Nah, I don't know.
Wow. I guess
I'm not even necessarily.
different folks, different strokes.
I'm not even necessarily a fan of old fashions.
I don't know.
Okay,
I
how
drink
about this?
anything that doesn't have tequila in it.
What's like what? So, why don't you drink a girly drink? So, what is it that you have against it?
I don't have anything personally against it. I just think it's so weird.
It's just weird.
Like I don't want to go out with my
So do
girl
you-
and
I'm like, can I get 2 Malibu and pineapples?
Malibu's 15%.
I have no problem.
Malibu pineapple.
I have done that multiple.
It's a Malibu and Sprite with a splash of pineapple.
White claws.
Like if my drink order is longer than 3 sentences,
White Claws are good. I don't care. White
Okay.
Claw, happy dad.
We got some comments about this. Drinks are drinks. If I want a drink with sparkles, I'm a frickin' drink it. I agree with that. Sweet drinks are the best
I
drinks.
drink it because why would I drink something that I think tastes like shit?
Right butt chug like a real man. And that was said by Butt Chugger. Okay. Very interesting. Thank you, Butt Chugger. I mean,
hey yo, shout out my boy Yanza, bro, drinking them White Claws.
Future
yo.
Sergeant Major of the Marine Corps out of here.
I mean, a shotgun.
Yeah, I don't know. Oh, how about in terms of how you consume the alcohol? So, like, making a face, that's just not a thing you do?
I don't make a face, but it doesn't. But also at the same time, I don't make the face because it just doesn't really give me like a face to make. I
Okay.
guess.
Well, no, actually, I was
So,
gonna.
like,
I remember I was gonna say, do you judge people for drinking girly drinks?
No, I don't.
Not really.
I don't.
So then,
I don't personally judge.
so then who
people.
was judging them? I feel like
There are a lot
you
of
out of all
people-
people would be the
I
one.
judge
I've
myself.
seen people order
You
like
judge yourself.
I've seen people order like a pina colada and the fucking guys at the bar looking like, what the fuck's wrong with this guy? But like, bro, pina coladas are fire.
I know.
If you want to get a pina colada, get a fucking pina colada.
I agree. I agree with that.
I think it's fucking weird. Like if I'm going, so here's my thing with that. If I'm at home, I don't give a fuck what I'm drinking. I'll drink whatever the fuck. But if I'm like going out and I'm paying like $11 a shot, I'm not getting a girly drink that's watered down with other shit. Like I'm drinking straight liquor because I'm paying top shelf prices.
Yeah, but if you're already paying,
also-
if that's the issue, then the issue is money. It's not the drink.
Yeah, if the issue is money, I completely get it because a girly drink is like $20 and a
Well,
Coors
no.
Light's like
Well, it's
$5.
That
I
is a
get
factor in it. Like usually better tasting drinks that are like sweeter and like go down easier.
But then you're not judging someone for drinking a girly drink. You're judging them because they paid money for a drink that isn't strong, basically.
You're telling me if you're out with like say you're out with 6 of your boys, you go to the bartender, you're like, let me get 5 Jack Straights and 1 Sex on the Beach.
Soma, have you been out?
And you bring that back to your boy. You're telling me that whole group isn't gonna be looking at him like, bro,
Yeah,
really?
but Soma,
Like-
have you been out with me before or no?
I don't think so.
I go out to the bar, the first thing I do is order like 20 fucking green tea shots.
Yeah.
You
I
do
just-
like green tea shots.
I get hammered on green tea
Can I ask, why don't we drink those as drinks? Why do we take it like it's mixed?
I
with
drink
some-
them as drinks. I don't
Right?
know.
Like why
I
do we never just take a cup of that shit? Like why am I
no,
drinking
but
shots?
remember at the party at Christina's house?
Right.
And I used to make it. I just drink it.
Yeah,
fucking right out
fucking
of the cup.
pictures. Oh, you coming to John's on the 20th? Yo,
Yeah.
shout out John's party.
Yo,
20th.
shout out, birthday party coming soon.
Yo, honestly, we can.
I don't know if I wanted to announce that on the live stream.
Hey, bro, listen, we can make it.
I didn't even
But-
get invited to this
We can make it
birthday
Super
party.
Bowl. We can
until
make it-
someone's
we can-
invited me to John's birthday party.
We
Like,
can make that
Thanks
the
for throwing
official
that invite.
We can make that the official podcast launch party.
Yo, but let's actually record a podcast that day.
I'm fit.
That would be funny as hell.
Also, you know, I was working an event at a catering hall yesterday. You know, some of those are like only like $500 to rent.
a catering
Are you proposing an idea?
Yeah. I was literally talking to my boss about it, guys. Idea for genius this year. If it costs you $1,000 to rent a catering hall, then you figure you spend $2,000 more on food, drinks. Figure you spend another $1,000 on a DJ, and like maybe $500 to $600 on some form of entertainment. You're in this like $4,500, $4,600. You charge $50 a head and invite 100 people.
Are you allowed
Oh,
to?
that's what you know Mark Cuban.
Yeah, that was on the podcast. He said that on the
That's what he used
podcast,
to
right?
do
Yeah.
for college. He used
Yeah,
to,
that's
he used
not
to
a-
rent out a warehouse. And he used
No,
to-
no, he used to rent out school buses, bro.
He did warehouses too.
Oh, okay.
Like, imagine you rented out school buses to take the kids to the warehouses.
I think he did. Yes, he did that.
Yeah, but
And
and
then he
then
was just renting out school buses.
Yeah, he had the whole warehouse basically. So once a week they would go there, and he said he was pulling like 48 grand.
Yeah, I believe
Just
it.
that shit.
wait, so at a designed hall, you're allowed to profit at somebody else's place?
Yeah, of course. If you're renting out
Why
the
wouldn't
hall,
you be?
if
You're
you're renting out the hall,
they don't
and you're
get a cut.
paying them their catering fee,
Yeah.
and you're paying them the hall fee.
And you're charging people separately to come to the
Yeah.
party. You take all that profit.
Oh. Yo, you want to
You're
try to
right,
make a
yeah.
profit off my birthday?
Yes, yes, but
Okay.
I feel bad that everybody who's going to be at your party is watching this stream right now and knowing we're about to rip them off.
Yo, shit.
You just kid. What?
What is going on here? I don't think Tom likes our podcast today. He said very riveting.
No tortilla slapping yet. Yeah, no tortilla.
Nah, just use promo code heavily.
No
door,
tortilla
and we
slapping
won't
yet. Listen, it's not easy coming up with podcast segment ideas.
First
Okay.
of all, we got some other shit coming up. Don't worry
Yeah,
about it.
thank you,
Don't
bro.
worry about it.
Such a joke, man.
I said we need to do some crazy shit on this.
All right,
pod.
Somma.
We're gonna
Well,
do some crazy shit.
yes.
Actually, I have a bottle of Henny over there. You want to see who makes a face?
You want to just crack
I
it
will
open
make
right
a
now?
face.
No, it's open, but I mean, like,
You want to just drink?
yeah.
I see absinthe.
Just drink to drink?
Absinthe.
I see that over there. I don't think that's legal to drink on stream.
Listen, I'm saying, John, I feel like you're gonna make a face.
Tom
Tom
said
likes the
Tom said he's
face.
only coming to my party if he himself gets paid. Yo, you want to hire Tom for my party?
Can I pay for him not to come?
I can't afford Tom.
Yeah, Tom's high tier.
Tom's hourly rates are insane.
Podcast idea
Can
isn't
I make green tea
racist.
shots at your birthday?
Oh, you're bringing green tea shots.
I'll make it.
You're making
Is
green
it
tea shots.
is there something wrong with my knees, Tom? What are you talking about?
You do
Yeah,
have
you need
awkward
some
knees.
sketch-
Oh no, yeah, this
Alright.
knee is messed up, but that knee is blocked by the microphone, kind of. Oh, you want
get that shit off camera.
you want to get it right there?
Come on,
Ooh, that's
You're
disgusting.
scaring the
Bro, I made a savage play at softball today, bro. It was so savage, and now I have this little nice scar.
Irakly, how do we feel about men who play softball? Grown men.
Yeah, I don't know.
Grown men who are 23 years old and start their own fucking league to
To
play.
me, yeah, I don't understand.
Like, you get with the boy. You wake up at 7 a.m. on a Sunday
Bro,
to
these
play
guys- these
softball with
guys
your boys in a
Tell
park.
them when they first started talking about it, I thought they were in like a fantasy.
And
league.
they pay for it.
Yeah, I thought they were in a
Oh,
fantasy league. Then I come to find out these motherfuckers are gathering every week to play softball. And they're
What
all
are
like,
we like-
oh, I was on third base. It didn't work out too well. Motherfucker, you are 23 years old playing softball, talking to your boys about, oh, it didn't work. I shouldn't be on third base. Maybe I should move to first base. Maybe I should. What? Bro, what the fuck?
All right.
You are
I
23
wanna
years
point out,
old.
These pictures
You're
are like.
paying to fucking play a game.
This is basically T-ball. These pictures are some of the softest fuckers I've ever seen.
Yeah, it's
and
a-
they like.
I have videos of them just striking out. I'm like,
Yeah, but then
What?
they
struck
start
out
talking.
today.
I like watch it.
Yeah,
I watch it go by in slow mo, and I'm like, all right. I
Yeah,
guess
but
I
then
didn't see that one.
go to the bar and they start talking to the girls like, oh yeah, I could have been in the MLB. I just gave up.
Yeah, my
I could have been in the MLB. Then I took an arrow to the knee.
Yeah.
That's how John got that mark.
All right, time out. Can I defend softball for a
No,
second?
there's
No,
no,
no, there's no defense.
it's a woman's
No,
sport.
you're not even letting me try to defend. Okay,
Defend it.
Not to be PC here, but I mean, like, we all know that.
All right,
lesbians are famous for softball.
Can you hit a regular ball? Can you hit a regular baseball?
Yeah,
So why the fuck are you using a ball 3 times the size?
because it's fun.
It's fun.
Yeah,
Okay.
you have fun doing this at 7 a.m. on a Sunday?
bro,
You
hitting
work a
dingers-
9 to 5 in the city, and you wake up on your day off to go play softball with grown men.
Okay, think about this. 10 years from now, right? You have friends, okay?
Yeah.
How
I'm
are you
hoping.
hanging out with your friends, not in your house? How are you hanging out with them? Where are you guys going?
Brunch.
35 years old. What are you guys
brunch,
doing?
Clubs.
Well, who's
conventions,
married? Who's not
vacation.
married? 35 years old. Half my
Vacation,
friends
bro.
are gonna be married.
Okay.
I'm
there you go.
35 years old.
Okay.
We're probably married with kids. We're going on vacation or Aruba or
Yeah.
something at an all-inclusive resort.
Yep, but you still want to hang out with your friends.
Yeah.
How are you going to do that? With the
Going
family,
going
you're
to-
married, you got your job, your
You're
career.
telling me when you're-
There's so much
you're
social
telling me
things.
35 years old?
I'm just asking.
Is everyone married and has a career and you guys are playing softball?
That's what I'm
That-
saying.
yes.
So you're telling me...
Yes.
You're
No,
defending it
hold
for
on,
something
pause.
for a scenario you're not in.
Yeah,
You're
but
telling me you're 35 years old, married with 2 kids, and
Yeah, I
you're
know.
working a 9 to 5 all day. You come home, wife makes it or whatever. And on your 2 days off, instead of saying, "Hey, honey, I want to spend time with my kids and you," and like,
Or have sex, for fuck's sake.
Fuck
You're
them
going to
kids.
go
That's
out
what
with a
you're
bunch
saying.
of grown men and play softball so you can pretend like you're in a fucking Little League.
okay, I can say the same
You're
argument.
going to go to Buffalo Wild Wings, have 2 Coors Lights, go home and disappoint your wife.
I can say the same argument about golf. Like
What?
golf, like it's the same idea. You
But
go
golf-
out to a golfing range and you golf with your
It
boys.
is, but I feel like golf, at least there's a chance of making connections with rich people.
You could do that in softball.
No, there was a lot
You don't know
of...
who plays
Nah.
softball.
You know,
And you're in a league.
Also, okay. Here's
No,
the thing.
but
I played
people-
baseball growing up, and overtime baseball is a hard game. So like,
Okay.
if I wanted to join a men's league, a baseball men's league, that's like they're throwing like
Okay,
85
so wait,
mile an hour.
no, but here's your argument right now.
Baseball.
You play softball because you were bad at baseball.
Perfect.
Okay, that's the point. That's what we're
You
trying
play
to get
softball because you can't compete at your age with men who play baseball.
Why not?
Yeah,
Yeah,
why is
why
that
not?
such a bad thing?
That's not a bad thing, but I want you. That's
That's
the
what we're
argument
trying to
you're
get
making.
at, basically. Is
Is
we're
that
trying to get.
okay? So now, do you guys have your different opinion on softball?
I'm saying softball's for people who suck at baseball.
Okay, I can stand by that, but that's not your original.
I feel like you're literally playing.
Your original argument was, why do you guys even do that?
You're playing a sport that's entire focus is to make men who can't play its real form feel like failures.
No, to feel good about themselves.
It's like a fucking. It's like a participation ribbon.
It's like going to fucking mini golf because you can't instead of playing actual golf.
Do people not go to mini golf?
They do
because they
And they have a lot
because
of
they
fun.
can't play.
But
mini
how many
golf.
actual golfers go?
And what happens when you,
How many actual golfers go to?
How many MLB players?
Why does it matter?
How many MLB players play softball?
zero? Because they
How
don't
many?
need to.
How many people make a fuck ton of money on softball?
Bro,
How many people make a fuck ton of money on mini golf? They don't because they're fucking handicap sports.
what's so bad about having fun in a handicap sport?
I'm just saying.
I
At that point, you might
I'm
as well
not
put yourself in
arguing-
a wheelchair and go ahead and fucking play basketball.
Oh my God. I'm not arguing the merits of softball.
Oh, John, Tom over here says his father-in-law is over 70, and I bet he'd strike Finz out.
I literally struck out today by like a 40-year-old man, so that was nice. But
Are you serious?
yeah, I did strike out. I got to a full count, and when it's a full count in softball, the umpire calls everything a strike.
What would a base is that?
Yo, the
Man on first. That's it. 2 outs.
the comment that Sergeant,
Sergeant Major Yanza?
yeah, that's TOS. He can't even do that.
What did he say?
I said, podcast
Racist?
idea, is it racist? Because if it is racist, you're getting banned on Twitch.
Oh, then let's not do that. Golf is a sport of kings. Tom, really, you gonna roast my 9 to 5? Has
not-
Tom ever worked a 9 to 5?
No, but
Probably in his
that's-
heyday.
I worked at 9 to 5 for like, what, a year and a half?
Never.
2 years, maybe I worked on 9
He
to 5.
started his own business when he was like fucking 16.
So am I the asshole? Like,
Yeah, I'm working a 9 to 5.
am I the asshole for working a 9 to
But here's
5?
the-
I'm not an asshole. The thing is, it's the same reason like I tell people like this. College is not for everyone, obviously, right? So, I feel like college teaches you how to be a good employee. College puts you in a fucking 9 to 5 mindset.
Yes, college teaches you how to be good at 9 to 5.
Yeah,
Correct. Yes,
fuck
that's
that.
100% true.
Fuck that.
Depending on the type of thing you're going to college for, though.
I never worked a 9 to 5.
I did for 2 years.
That sucks.
Don't get me wrong.
I
I didn't mind what I did, but there's just you're a slave for life. 9 to 5 teaches you how to be a fucking slave for life.
Well, here's the thing. I think working a 9 to 5 makes your mindset. I need to do something to get out of this 9 to 5, which makes you in like hustle grind mode.
Yeah, but I was in that mind state my entire life.
Yes,
growing
but
up.
what
I
if you're not? Like I never.
But
had
that's
that.
but that's so the thing is, but the thing people don't understand about like success when they see the success, they see all these successful people. They don't understand that, bro. A massive part of it is mindset. If you don't have the mindset to
Yeah.
succeed, you're never gonna succeed.
Yeah.
You need the mindset to succeed.
And
This,
yeah, good.
I see the people they fucking go out every other day. They're at a bar. They post pictures. They're like, oh, doing that, doing this, doing that, bro. Don't get me wrong. I used to love going out all the time. I can't fucking do this shit now.
Because you're a grinder. Is that what you're
I
saying?
just I have so much other shit to get done that I don't
Bro,
have time for all the
Do
bullshit.
you know how much I've gone out this summer?
Probably 0.
I've gone out like 3 times because I'm either working and then I took 2 weeks off from my job to go do my other job. And most like, oh, how was your vacation? I'm like,
Yeah.
bro, I lived at my other job. They made us sleep there. Like,
I think there's some merits to working a 9 to 5.
I'm not. Don't get me wrong. I'm not shitting anyone who works 9 to 5 or anything. There's people who like working 9 to 5s.
Yeah.
But
they like the stability of it.
but yeah,
Yeah,
it's
climbing
not
the
for everyone.
corporate ladder, like that's pretty.
But that's funny because you work a 9 to 5 and you have 0 stability.
Yeah, let's not get into that part of it. But yeah, like I don't know. I mean, I also make a good amount, so I don't really need the benefits per se. But that's beside. We're not. That's a rabbit
Yeah.
hole I don't want to go down. But I don't know. I think 9 to 5. It kind of gives your life a little.
You have stability, but you
Frame,
but
like-
you're always stuck in that point.
Yeah, but there are things that I do that I try to get out of it. Like I'm doing this right now. This is kind of fun.
No, of course.
This
I'm
could
not
eventually
saying.
pop
I'm
off.
not saying it's not. I'm not saying it's a bad thing.
But
I'm
then-
saying in general, people. Like,
What are you supposed to do in your life, like after 18? Like the societal message is go to college, right? And then what happens when you go to college?
That's with society.
You get out of
Is
college,
that
you
what
work at
it
9 to
thinks you
5.
do?
Okay, but I know people with PhDs who make less than me, and I know
Look.
people with no college who make 3 times as much. Like,
The biggest thing is like.
So what the hell do
Like
people go to
if
college?
you come from immigrant parents, which I don't think either of you do.
No, not like
Yeah.
not like that. No.
I could make $3 billion tomorrow, right?
Mm.
And if I come home and tell my mom, like, oh yeah, I made $3 billion, she'll be like, you didn't go to college, so it doesn't matter. They don't give a fuck. If you don't have a higher education, they don't give a shit, bro. Every single day, I can make fucking $3 billion, and my mom will be like, oh yeah, no college though. You gotta get a higher education. They don't give a fuck about how much money you make.
I'm not gonna lie. Personally, I feel like if you do the normal path and go right from high school to college, you're not ready for the real world yet.
No.
Like when I was at Albany for that semester, I was broke as hell. I was living in a dorm. I was eating at a chow hall. I did not enjoy my experience at Albany. I was not gonna do that for another 4 years. Be away from home, be broke as shit, and I wasn't gonna go to school full time, get a job part time just so I could afford to eat and all this other stuff. Like, why wouldn't I just go out on my own and make my money?
So what do you propose people to do that? Like, what if they don't have a money-making scheme?
No one has a money making. The thing is,
You just go out and find it?
You
Is that
gotta
what
grind. Like the thing. So here's the good thing about 9 to 5, right? But not everyone can do it per se. Is that a lot of people, they work their 9 to 5, right? And then when they get home, they start grinding on their side hustle. They try to build something up on the side, right? Because if you just start with no 9 to 5 and just go straight into something else, no business starts making a fuck ton of money, you know?
Yeah. So
you gotta build it up.
Broke, yeah.
Yeah. But if you don't have the grind where you're coming home, you know, a lot of people come home, they're fucking lazy. They want to go to bed, they want to do this, they go to the gym, they do all this stuff, and then they have no time for anything else. If you don't have time and you don't put time into shit, you gotta lose sleep. You're gonna fucking be sleepy. You're gonna have 3-hour nights, 4-hour nights, you know? But if you're dedicated to something, that 9 to 5 can support your second idea until the second idea blows up. So in that point, I would say a 9 to 5 is good. Because you're working this 9 to 5 to be able to fund everything else, right? You're not like struggling to fund the rest of your life while you're focusing on this. So 9 to 5 in that scenario is good. But if you're working 9 to 5 and that's your plan is just to stay there, you don't want to do anything else, then I don't agree with it.
So, like, what's your ideal path first, like, an 18-year-old, or, like, not even 18, like, 16-year-old to take? Like, what's the ideal, like, not, I don't want to say, like, slavery path.
I'll phrase it like this.
What's, like, the freest path that you could probably guide someone to take?
It's
like,
not freest path. Everybody has their own decision. If you're that kind of person who's going to go to college and you have the money and, like, you have the parents or financial aid and you're ready to take on that debt and you have a plan of what you're going to do with that degree, go for it, do your thing. If that's the job you
like
want to take.
doctors, lawyers,
but
engineers, anybody that has like a definite path. Where
like all I'm saying is, if you're 16 and you're like, when I grow up, I want to work a 9 to 5. All for it. Go to college, get your degree, do your plan, follow through.
Do it.
Not everybody's 17 years old and it's like, yeah, I want to be a financial consultant. I'm like, who thinks like that when they're 17?
Yeah. That's a very poisonous mindset.
But I feel like, so when I was on base the other day, there was 55 of us in a classroom. We're all from different companies, like within the battalion. And he asked us, like, stand up, say your name, what you do on the civilian side, and your favorite breakfast cereal. And everybody's like, wide ranging. They were like IT engineers, software consultants, construction workers, cops, firemen. And I got up and I was like, hey, I'm Corporal Somma. My favorite breakfast cereal is Honey Nut Cheerios. I run a podcast. I own a photography studio. I work as an event coordinator at a casino rental company. And I'm a Marine. Like, four general side hustles that I work on consistently that I try to do every fucking day.
Yeah.
And it's a grind. Like, everything's a grind. Setting up an Instagram, setting up a website, printing business cards. Everything starts as a grind.
Yeah.
And you're always going to start from the bottom, but I have so many irons in the fire that one of them is bound to pop for me because I'm going to put effort into everything that I do.
Exactly.
Yeah. So a couple of things about that. Number one, burnout.
But if you're burning out, then it's
time.
not meant for you. Then that's it. At the end of the day, look, I'm sorry, but if I'm making if I'm doing something and it's making me fucking say $20 million a year, but I fucking hate it, why would I do it? At the end of the day, people you gotta look at it as if you're doing something that you hate, just based on money, then you're living for money.
So you gotta find like the perfect mesh between it's satisfying your money needs while also satisfying like your psyche, spirituals, whatever else.
You gotta learn to make money on shit you love. That's it. That's all it is. At the
Yeah,
look, you got to look at your life. So this is what I tell everyone basically, right? When say what you said, like you said, what would you give? What's an idea for someone that's what's the ideal path for someone to take? You got to look at your life, see the shit that you love, and see how you could profit from that. Because
Yes.
you gotta understand that there's not a single thing in life. There's not a single field in life that is not a profitable area.
Okay.
There's nothing. Everything is profitable.
So,
Everything's
a
profitable.
couple of things regarding that. So the second point I was going to say after burnout, which also applies to this, is
Bro, I've
that,
been tired every day since I was 17. Like,
that's what I'm
You
saying.
just gotta grind.
I feel like eventually it's
Exactly.
going to catch up to you now.
I just recently found out that Grindr is not an app for young hustlers. I went to a couple meetups. I thought we were going to talk about ideas, business.
I'm not saying you download the app and that's how
How's
you
your,
found
how's
out.
your ass feel?
I was like, yo, I'm ready to get down on my knees and work for what I want. And
Yeah,
like,
they tell you to get down on your
I'm
knees.
not gonna lie, that bio apparently really did it for them, and I got a lot of responses. And I'm like, wow, look at all these young hustlers in the community.
He said, I'm getting ready down to get on my knees and get dirty, you know? Like,
All right, time to pull my hair back and really
I'm ready
get
to work.
Yo. Yeah, the other thing I was gonna say was like, I feel like a lack of a maybe not security blanket, but maybe a lack of a futuristic set in stone goal is another thing that sways maybe me, even myself.
but
I'm
like-
talking about too, but just people in general from this type of lifestyle. Is
So the majority of my side hustles are all like independent contractor work. So it's stuff where like I easily make $100 an hour doing photography. I can easily make fucking $35 an hour on my other job. But the thing with that is when it comes to security, I might make $105 an hour, but I might work 7 hours in a week. Like it doesn't. I don't have the security of being like, okay, I make $30 an hour, but I have a 9 to 5 schedule where I have a consistent income. It's super hard for me to get loans and stuff like that, to get approved for housing finances and stuff, because I don't have a consistent income on the books. I make enough and I make cash, and that's not shown. But my point is like it varies greatly in the security I have. But at 9 to 5, you are set. You are capped. That is what you make until you promote. With my hustles, if I really get at it and I'm working 12 hours a day, I have unlimited earning potential.
and you're also doing what you love too.
I am doing what I love. I'm not gonna lie. I love taking the pictures. I love capturing those awesome moments. I love seeing the smile on people's faces when they get the pictures. One of my boys, Ali, just took one of the pictures I took from him and his wife for his engagement photo. He got it and made it into a giant canvas hung in his living room. That shit made me so happy. I was like, wow, like Ansel Adams in this bitch. Famous photographer.
Okay.
Wildlife.
You could have said
Anyway,
Jackson Pollock. I know who that
I
is.
I knew it was.
As you were.
You could have said Andy Warhol or something. I would have known that. But
Not a photographer.
Neither was Jackson Pollock. But damn.
Point being, I love what I do, and it's an unlimited potential. If I wanted to book shoot after shoot after shoot after shoot and really go after it, unlimited potential.
Like okay, so was there a turning point in your life that made you into this mindset, or was it like a familial thing? Actually, let me ask Irakly first.
I've always had the mindset.
So you've always just had like a hustler's mindset. Like, was there something that happened that you were like, I can never do that, or were you always like money? Like, what was it? Like,
Mr. Krabs, goddamn.
money.
No, honestly, so everyone, in school, they're all talking about like what they want to do, this and that, right? The older I got, the more I just said like, I can't fucking do all this schooling, I can't do all this bullshit.
So it was like school that got you in the
It
beginning.
wasn't even the school, it was just like, it was the fact that you're going through this entire process to be capped out, basically. Every 9 to 5 has a cap. There's no unlimited earning potential. You're capped out at a certain pace.
Yeah, it's all about it's about assets versus liabilities. Like the more assets you have, obviously that's the potential that becomes unlimited. And when you have a 9 to 5, it really lessens the room you have to grow
also,
like that.
Even with the 9 to 5, if you're going to college, right, you're not taking like the say the union route, right? You're not going to construction and doing all this shit. Now after you graduate, you're working as 9 to 5. You're paying back your fucking college for the next 30 years. Are you really at that point free?
What do you think? What do you guys think the stigma is with city jobs? Because as a firefighter, NYPD, sanitation, you're clearing 95 easy within 5 years.
I think fire department's the best job in New York.
Wait, you said stigma? What do you mean by stigma?
Like there's people who are like, oh, sanitation workers, like that's like a bad job. It's dirty. You're dealing with garbage. Fire department, you work 3 days a week, 24-hour shifts, and you make $95,000.
And you're retiring after 20 years.
And you're retired. Well, I think it's 22 and a half.
22
now.
and a half, yeah.
Some shit. But basically, you work 3 days a week,
I think FDNY is the perfect way
no.
to get a side hustle going and still
Yeah,
have a
no.
stable job. You're working 3 days. You have 4 days to commit to every other side hustle.
Yes.
Almost every FDNY worker that I know has
another
something
job.
else on.
Yeah, because when I worked at Amazon, it was the same thing. It's like I worked
I
at
forgot about that.
yeah, I worked in the Amazon warehouse, and that was my darkest days. I had 4 shifts a day, 4 shifts a week, 12-hour shifts, and that was just actually no, it was 4 shifts and whatever would equal like 40 hours. I don't know, but that experience, that's why I asked you, what made you think like this is the lifestyle to live? That I can literally point to my time in the Amazon warehouse and be like, yeah, I am a completely changed person from that day forward. Like, I never want to do anything like that ever
Yeah,
again.
that shit.
Oh, wait.
Like,
Hold
do you
on.
have a similar thing like that? Because Irakly said his.
Real quick, shout out to the Lonely Ender. I am committed to excellence in all that I do so that I can set the proper example for other Marines.
Do you have a similar example like that you can point to?
A moment that I was like, I need to get money.
Well, no, not even that. Where it's like, I can't do that. That BS 9 to 5 bullshit.
I never worked a 9 to 5, so I really...
Do you think it's like your family? Because like, isn't your dad anti 9 to 5 as well?
My dad was FDNY.
Yeah, but they
Yeah,
doing side hustle
yeah,
shit,
the
though.
side hustle.
Yeah. So like, you always around it. When
But my mom was also 9 to 5, and there's like a huge gap in stability between the two. But
If I had to take a moment, I would say probably right around when I joined the Marine Corps, and I'm like, wow, people do this for life and they are happy. That was mind blowing to me. Like, I saw guys in for 22 years. I'm like, you wake up every day, shave, and let a man 20 years younger than you tell you what to do with your life. I can't do this.
Wait, Tom said you ever? I'm not gonna read that out loud, but I don't know why he said that.
What did he say?
Did I read this incorrectly?
Hold on.
What did he say?
I'm just gonna ignore the first part. He said, "I do not think my friends on
yeah,
FDNY have an
No,
easy
no,
gig.
Don't read that.
I'd rather never do that and pay my own insurance and create my own retirement fund." Okay, but I feel like it's just so hard to do that. So people just think it's hard and just don't do it. You know,
Who said that?
about like creating your own retirement fund. I think like doing what you love is obviously the best way to go. Like, you'll never work a day in your life if you're happy, right? But I don't know. It's just a little scary, just being out in the open world and having to do something for yourself.
No one said FDNY was an easy gig. I said it was the best city job.
You know.
yeah, it was
I don't think it's. Bro, at the end of the day, you walk into a fucking burning building.
I said FDNY was the best gig.
I say, yeah. I look, in my opinion, I think it's the best job in Europe.
Oh yeah, that's a good point that the CEO of Spiders just brought up. Appreciate that. That was a good point. Like, I feel like even when you're doing your own thing, you can still have just as many mental bad days as you do when you work like a 9 to 5. That makes you want to like.
Yes, of course.
Jump
of course,
off the ledge.
there's bad days and there's good days, but at 9 to 5, you're having a bad day, you're stuck there all fucking day. If I'm having a bad day in my own thing, I just be like, yo, you know what?
Take a
I don't
nap.
I don't want to do this today. I'll come back tomorrow.
Okay.
There's no one to stop me. I'm at the end of the day, you're your own boss. You're making your own thing. You know.
I like that. Oh, speaking of
You can
which,
have bad days no matter what.
actually, do you want to talk about the Anchor? Is there any updates on that?
We just got the website done, actually.
All right. So basically, Irakly is also working on his own side gig. Irakly, you want to talk about it?
What, the CBD? I
Yeah,
mean, there's not really that much I could say on it.
Okay.
Because a lot of it is...
So yeah, I don't want to say it either. That's why.
A lot of it is confidential. But, yeah, so...
Top secret.
No, it's not that. It's the form of CBD we're using. So I don't know. I already manufacture CBD as in general as it is now. So...
Yeah, there's a reason we had Irakly on the pod. He was going to plug in his side business. You know, just get all your plugs out now. You know, right?
My plug? No,
Yeah, you got
I don't have to
Anchor.
plug it.
Got anything else?
Trust me,
Oh.
the marketing thing we got, I don't need to plug it. You'll be seeing it.
Shout out to Anchor. Wait, will I really be seeing it in stores?
What? We already have it. You know, Intox Fitness and all them.
Oh, yeah.
It's gonna be So, but we're focusing more on. I don't want to do like the brick and mortar route of it. I want to go more.
Chains?
The online sale. No,
Oh.
online sales more than anything else.
Direct to consumer is probably the way to go for this.
So yeah, direct to consumer I think is the best route for it. It's gonna be in stores too, but that's not my main priority.
Jesus.
Nice.
But there's a lot of aspects to CBD and how it works. Like, to me, there's a lot of people who think like there's like people like, oh, CBD is shit. And the thing at the end of the day, CBD is like, I don't take CBD, but I don't need it. You know, I don't struggle with sleep. I don't struggle with the things that CBD helps you with. But for older people, for instance, like the target audience that we're going for is not really. I wouldn't really say older people, but they're a big part of CBD because that helps a lot of older people. So
Yeah, when I was in Florida recently, or Vegas actually, took CBD for the first time. I don't know what all the hype's about, bro.
because you don't need.
I guess because
The
I'm
thing
normal.
is,
I'm too normal for CBD to work on me.
basically, it's basically CBD. It's not like people. There's a lot of people who come out and they're like, "Oh, it's the miracle drug does this." It doesn't. Doesn't do that. It helps if you're in pain. It helps alleviate that somewhat.
Yeah,
Right?
I'll
And
say
natural-
yeah. I'll
it's
say
a natural remedy for that. If you have struggle sleeping, it's a natural way to go to sleep. It promotes. It's like a fucking multivitamin per se. You know how you take multivitamins every day? You don't feel a fucking multivitamin when you take it.
Do you take a multivitamin every day?
Yo, I'm glad. Yo, can we talk about this for a second, bro? I have a friend named Daniel.
You have a friend?
I have a friend.
Daniel, I know.
Just so full
From
of shit.
Vegas?
Yeah, Daniel. Yeah. So I have a friend named Daniel. I do have multiple friends. Named Daniel. But this specific Daniel, he has been on the men's one-a-day hype train for like years.
Fuck that.
Is that a
And
thing?
a couple
Is
years.
there a hype train for that?
I guess so. He's the conductor. He's the conductor of the train. I don't know. But
So your friend takes vitamins.
yeah, so a couple of years ago, he was in my house just hanging out, and like we were.
Did he take a special?
No, I asked him to like get something from my cabinet, and he was like, "Oh, do you have like men's one-a-day or something?" I was like, "No." He's, "You take any vitamins?" I was like, "No." He's like looked at me like I was Satan, bro. He was like,
You're gonna die
he's like, "You don't take any vitamins, bro?" I'm like, "No." So like, do you?
I take. Sometimes I take an iron pill. Fucking.
Is that because you have a deficiency, or because you feel like that's gonna help you?
Yeah, I get really cold.
Okay, do you take? Okay, I have a different.
I have an
different
iron deficiency as well.
The different question is, do you take any vitamins that aren't because you're deficient in something?
I used to. I used to take like they had those big packs of GNC. It's like there's like 5 of them for the morning and like 6 of them at night. And I used to do that every day. And I'm like, I'm tired of taking 12 pills a day. Like I don't even. They're like omega 3s and fish oils and things like biloba and like all
yeah,
this
when
shit.
I feel like
it's like 11 pills and fucking.
Yeah, I feel like every gym bro has gone through that.
Because like when I was in that phase, I had like a 35-pound of mass gainer, protein, BCAAs, fucking like I had everything.
Yeah, bro. So did I.
I went to GNC and I dropped a paycheck. I dropped like $1,500.
Dude, there was one time when there was this product called JYM, and
Oh
like,
my
I just went
gosh.
all in on gym products, bro. I still have it in my room because I barely used any. I got like omega whatever, the fish oils, the CLAs. I didn't even know what that meant.
Very good for you.
Yeah, CLAs didn't even know what that meant. I got amino acids and I got BCAAs because I'm an idiot. I
Amino
didn't realize they're the
acids
same
are
thing.
good,
Yes,
yeah.
of course.
Well, BCAAs
And
are 3 of me.
I mean, I was just following what Jim said, bro. Jim was like, "Yo, this is the goated products if you want to be a shredded king." And there was a 6-week path to shredding,
No, the thing you
nutrition /
Nah.
workout thing I did, and yeah, let's just say those products are still in my room. And
Dude, and when I was living in California, I put on 35 pounds in 4 months.
Mm.
You know how I did that?
steroids.
Eating food.
No, I went to the gym and I ate 3 times a day.
Yep.
Okay.
Eating food. You know
When I went to boot camp, it was the first time in my life I ever had 3 meals a day consistently.
You know Rich Piano?
Yeah, that guy.
Yeah.
The deadlifter.
Yeah.
Rest in peace.
So he's always said it too. He's like, you could take fucking protein powder, but at the end of the day, nothing's gonna be better than food. Real food is at the end of the day.
Yeah, I actually do have a friend like that. His name's Ralph. Well, it's not really my friend, but they're kind of an acquaintance.
Why
But
would you-
It's
why
more
would you call
like
them
No.
friends?
protein powder.
I don't know if he watches this and he's like, "That's not my friend." I don't know. I don't know
Ralph,
how.
if you're watching, let us know.
I don't know how Ralph feels about me, but me with Ralph, I think we're pretty friendly. I'll say that. And he has never taken a protein scoop in like the past like 10 years, and he's like shredded to the bone.
I don't
like,
take protein.
and massive amounts of
Probably
muscle.
because he eats good.
Yeah. So you don't even need protein powder, and you don't need supplements,
But protein
and you don't
should
need
be
vitamins.
You know this? I
Protein
like,
should be a substitute, anyways. If at the end of the day, it should be if you can't get a meal in, make a protein shake.
Yeah.
But I
Like
don't fucking sit
protein
there
shouldn't
and-
be a crutch, like
Nah,
that you
but people-
rely on for
There's
protein.
people that get a protein shake after every gym workout. Fuck that.
Oh my
After
God.
I work out, I go home, I eat chicken rice. That's it.
I admire the guys.
I am one of those people.
I admire the guys who can meal prep. Like I could not for the life of me do like chicken and rice for like every day for like 2 weeks.
I don't. What?
Buy that shit.
Well,
No, I'm not even saying that. I'm
Meals
like I
made
could,
for me.
like
Yeah,
Hello
I could-
Fresh type shit.
I couldn't just I couldn't
First, you
eat.
gotta make it yourself.
I couldn't stick to like the same schedule of food every day for like weeks or months on
That
end,
sucks.
just
I
because it's like
fucking
the
hate
best. Because I like so I've heard bodybuilders be like, you don't eat food for the taste, you eat it for like
the materials. You eat
Oh
the
yeah,
energy.
fuck that, bro. I eat that shit.
I want food that tastes good.
Yeah, you gotta treat your body like a temple, bro. Everything that goes in it, bro, it's gotta be
No,
sacred.
There was a time when I was in the Middle East where I went vegan for like 2 months.
Nah, I don't know.
I didn't hate it.
My girlfriend now is vegan.
Like after the first 3 days, miserable. I had like sick migraines, all this other stuff. After that, I didn't feel bad. I was like no sugar. I was totally vegan. Then one day I was like, I would kill. Like all my boys.
I would kill a
No,
cow.
all my boys were at steak night, and I was sitting there with a baked potato, and I'm like, I fucking hate this.
Oh, so you were vegan by choice?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
No, it wasn't like I had anything. Like I had
Why
to make
though?
a choice. I decided to try it.
Are you an idiot?
I'm just
No,
like-
it wasn't like one of those like animal cruelty like standpoints or anything like that. I just wanted to try it.
Look, animal. Man, I'm just the topic that I didn't want to get into. Animal cruelty. That fucking animal's already dead. Eat him. He's already dead. He's on this. He's on the
That
shelf.
was-
You're not fucking saving that life.
That was always my argument. I'm like, how does me not eating him save his life when he's already sitting in the store I was gonna buy him from?
Well, because the idea is if
Enough people,
if
then
enough
the man
people,
will go down.
It's,
Yeah.
it's the same thing with
No,
voter
no.
efficacy, bro. Voter efficacy, like if one person's like, "Oh, my vote does not matter. I'm not gonna vote." What if like
Did you see that?
100,000 other people think the same way?
Did you see that whole
All of a
movement
sudden- all of a sudden-
where a bunch of liberals and Democrats were planning to move to like all these big
Yeah.
cities and Republican states
Yeah.
just to change the fucking?
Yeah.
Wow, that's funny.
That they were
But like
saying
they were like,
that's
yo,
gonna-
imagine,
that's gonna change.
imagine we just went to, imagine a bunch of us liberals just like moved to Utah and moved into those Mormon cities and just like made them vote blue.
Yeah, as if
Like,
Jerry
let's
Mann.
retire- like, oh, we should retire and go there. Like, yeah, the welfare ain't too good over there. Sorry.
If you could live in one state when you retire, which one would it be?
North Carolina.
I feel like I haven't visited enough
North,
states.
North or
though.
South Carolina.
I've literally only been to. Well, okay. I've been to. If we're not talking about just driven through, like actually stayed somewhere, like Florida, South Carolina, North Carolina, Minnesota, very random, and that's it. And, oh yeah, and the tri-state, obviously, and all that shit. But
You don't
Really?
like North Carolina?
so like, how can I have a good
Holy
answer?
shit, you gotta explore the country more, bro.
Dude, I want to. I'm begging, bro. My next destination is Texas or Denver.
I think
When
I've
you go
done.
to Texas?
I mean, I don't have anything locked up, but that's what I want to do.
Yeah.
I'm fit,
When
bro.
I go,
I'm trying to do Nashville next month for my boy's bachelor party, but I've done
I'm going to Nashville
New York, Jersey.
Yo,
Pennsylvania.
Nashville. Wait, you're gonna go like
I'm going to Nashville
down like the
next
strip of bars
Wait,
and
when-
shit?
when are you
Oh,
going?
that's
When are you going?
fire.
I'm trying to kidnap my boy. Sometime fucking either.
month.
What?
I'm going in August.
It's gotta be sometime later this month.
Yeah, I'm going in August.
When are you going?
I don't know
We'll
when.
figure this out. We'll try to plan this.
But yeah,
trying to get my boy lit. Shout out Ali. Congratulations.
Tom, Minnesota. I mean, I don't know if it's kind of a weird story to say in the pod, but okay, actually, I'll say it. All right, so when I was 16 years
Oh
old,
wait, yeah. Tom wants to know why Minnesota.
I'm answering this.
Oh, perfect.
That's what I'm answering right now. So when I was 16 years old, my mom was like, "Hey, would you want to go to Italy for the summer?" I was like, "Holy shit, sign me up!"
Wait, how the fuck you go from Italy to Minnesota?
Just let me just say the story, brother. So she was like, "All right, I got you. I'm gonna sign you up for an Italian summer camp. You're gonna go to Italy for 2 weeks. It's gonna be a fully immersive experience. You're gonna learn how to speak Italian. You're gonna learn
2
all the
weeks.
Italian, dialect, the food
In 2 weeks.
in 2 weeks. Yeah. I was like,
I guarantee they don't say gabagool in Italy.
they don't say
Gabagool.
gabagool or galamad, unfortunately.
Galamar past the mutz.
Yeah, best the mood. Anyway, so so it's the day before the trip, and I'm like, all right, Mom, I'm all ready to go to Italy. I got everything packed. She's like, oh, you're not actually going to Italy? What? And I was like, what do you mean I'm not going to Italy? She's like, you're going to Minnesota. I was like, what do you mean
Go
Minnesota?
Italian day camp in Minnesota.
So I was like, what the hell do you mean Minnesota? She's like, I never said you're going to Italy. I was like, yes, you did. She's like, no, I didn't. She's like, I said you're going to an Italian summer camp. I was like, okay, actually, you did say that. Now I'm getting concerned.
How old are you?
16. Yeah.
You let your mom send you to summer camp when you were 16?
Yeah. Well, no, it sounded lit, though. A 2 week away from my home.
We had very different high school experiences.
Bro, 2 weeks away from my home, I'm going to Italy? What? You would say no to that. You would say no to going to Italy?
You were not going to Italy.
I
You were
know.
going to Minnesota.
Yes, the story
I, don't even
goes.
know, I want to take your mom's side on this. I feel like you just heard Italy because you heard Italian summer camp.
Yeah.
Okay, the story
You went to
goes.
Italian summer camp, and then I was like, oh, that's summer
I
camp
think
in
you just
Italy.
didn't.
All right, then I went to Minnesota, and it was actually very fun. Like, I did not regret that trip.
What
in
did
the
you do in
slightest.
Minnesota as a 16-year-old at Italian summer camp?
Okay, so first thing they do is they take your electronic devices. So
Are you fucking kidding me?
for 2 weeks, no
Oh,
phone.
hell no.
But this is also like 2013 when like the phone wasn't such a big thing. Like social media
You were
wasn't
not
so
16
prevalent.
in 2013. You were 13. No, you were 15?
No, he was 15.
Okay, maybe I got it off by
2016.
1 year early, bro. 2014, phones weren't that big of a thing like they are now. Like, there's no social media. Wasn't big.
2014.
Instagram was
phones were
around,
definitely-
Facebook was
Yeah,
around,
but they weren't like-
Snapchat
they weren't
was
like-
around, Kick was around,
They weren't like big.
Twitter was around.
They were big.
Okay, they're big, but
They
they
were
were
big
like,
in middle school.
Just say you were a loser, bro. You went to Italian summer camp in Minnesota for 2 weeks in the summer and they took your phone.
let's
Guys,
just say,
look at the camera and tell all our viewers you had no friends.
let's just say, I myself did not have such a high use for my phone
You were a
back in
loser.
that day.
It's okay.
I was a loser. I did have a girlfriend at the time, but
Oh, bro, I look at fucking pictures when I was in 7th grade. I look like
Yeah.
fucking
Oh,
Steve
fuck.
Urkel.
yeah, not the OG one, but the pseudo OG one.
The pseudo
The
OG.
pseudo OG one.
Shout out pseudo OG.
Shout out pseudo OG. She knows who she is.
I had a girlfriend during this.
But yeah, that was a very
This
fun.
motherfucker had a girlfriend.
Wait, that is no way. That is you.
That's
Bro,
you?
I had a girlfriend.
Oh, show
Can I
us the
get,
yours.
are you actually want to show that right now? That is very.
I had a girlfriend.
That-
I looked like that and I had a girlfriend.
That looks like. Oh my god.
That was in
Wait, that looks like
that was
Matt.
like 6th grade.
That looks like Matt with
You
braces.
absolutely look like you.
Do you not look like Matt with braces? Yes, Matt Kessler.
Nah.
Am I bugging?
Nah, dog, you actually look like you wouldn't have been allowed in schools without going to a metal detector.
Yeah. Bro, I wore a shirt to the gym the other day. It was a gun shirt, and everyone was fucking looking at me like I was about to shoot up the gym. Or
Like,
something.
Wait, like a Suns Out, Guns Out thing? Or like
No,
it was
no,
like
like
an
it was
NRA, like.
No, it was Second Amendment shirt.
Well, yeah, no shit. They're gonna look at you
In
like
New
that.
York
That's
City.
like walking in with a MAGA hat. Like, what do you?
Hey, listen, bro. I walk into a military base in a pride shirt.
Nah.
It's like
Listen,
it's-
don't
it's-
ask,
they
don't
never
tell.
all
Looking at me like, bro.
You kind of tell.
Also, let me dive into this for a second. For anybody considering joining the military, it is hands down the gayest organization of straight men you will ever see. Like, you're in uniform, you're like, yo, bro, you looking mad good right now, just that wet out the shower and shit. You try that shit on the civilian, you gotta turn it off. Like, I'm on base for like 2 days a month. I go back to my civilian job and I'm like, damn, boss, you're looking thick. And he's like, what the fuck's wrong with you? And I'm like, yo, my bad. Gotta rewire.
So
the
do you
brain
do
real
that
quick.
like on purpose in case he like reciprocates? And then you're like, whoa.
What, in the Marines or on the civilian
Well,
side?
because isn't it Marines like don't ask, don't tell, right?
Yes, but like,
So what if you're making like a gay joke at somebody that is underneath the don't ask, don't tell banner, and he's like, yo, you really about it? Like, well, then what?
I don't know, it never happened.
Then you would smash, right?
I mean, I had a Marine. Oh, so you know what? I have a question for you guys. So I had a Marine friend.
It's solidarity.
I had a Marine friend of mine.
It's solidarity.
He was MSG, like security forces in Spain. He walks in on 2 guys in the bathroom. They're playing gay chicken. So like, they start out.
I would love to know what gay chicken is first of all.
It's like when you like be gay with your boy, like first one to like stop loses.
Oh, so like,
it's like chicken but gay.
but can't you also lose gay chicken by actually being gay?
No,
Like, what if they start touching you, like down there?
Then you win every time.
and you can't lose. You can't lose. If
Oh, you only lose if you exit
lose
the gay
if you
chicken.
stop.
It's like,
You're like,
you know,
yo,
are,
too
you,
far.
are you nervous?
It's like say fire truck when I stop. I grab your leg and it's like.
So okay, so they were in the shower playing gay chicken.
No, they were in the bathroom playing gay chicken. The point is, they had just started the game, so they're like, hey.
Oh, so they're going very little gayness
Yes,
right now.
my boy left. Comes back 20 minutes later, they're jerking each other off.
No way.
Shit you not. Now, my question is,
Oh God.
who wins in that situation?
They're both gay.
No, right, but who wins the game? Is it the guy who comes first or the guy who gets the guy to come first?
Well, what's the
There's no-
objective
there's
of
no
gay
loser.
chicken? Be as gay as possible without.
Yeah,
Without
until
leaving.
you quit. Until
So
you're
I think if
uncomfortable.
you were the one that finished first, you
You
win.
lose. No, you lose.
You
No,
definitely
because you
lose.
did the gayest thing you can do, which is
Oh, that's
finish.
fair. Like,
because like you can be jerking me off. I might not even be
yeah,
about it.
but you'll be the one to
Like,
stop.
I-
You'll be
I-
the first one to stop if you finish.
yeah, but is it gayer to finish when a guy's jerking you off or to jerk a guy off to completion? Because like,
Okay, so here's the second follow-up question: if you did jerk, oh God, if you did jerk him off to completion, let's say, does he stop jerking you?
see, I had the same point brought up the other day. I feel like that's fucked up.
But then no, he would lose then.
No, I get it, but
But now he loses.
no, I get it, but it's fucked up. Like if we're playing gay chicken to jerk you up to completion, and you just stop after I'm done, I feel like that's fucked up. Because now I'm gay and you blue ball me. Like that's fucked up.
Well, I think I think we answered that question.
I think
You could have ties in gay chicken. They both finished to completion.
Jesus Christ.
That goes back to the suck a dick question. So on.
Oh my god! All right. So for like to bring it into this conversation, I actually have a plaque from my deployment in the Middle East where they acknowledged that like I was a great Marine, and I started intellectual conversations. Those intellectual conversations that the higher ups didn't know about were just me asking like what you would suck a dick for. Like I asked these questions all the time. Every day it was a new topic, a new question. So my first one was, do you have a price?
I want Irakly to answer this first.
Fair price for what?
Like, do you have a number in mind at like the bare minimum you would suck a dick for?
No, because I don't view money that way.
We're talking to someone that's beyond our levels.
So you're telling me like 100 million.
No, I wouldn't do it.
Is there anything that you would do it for?
You wouldn't set your family up for 3 generations to put a dick in your mouth for 10 minutes? Your kids would fucking hate you.
I don't give a shit.
Yeah, but imagine like his great-grand...
I can set my kids up doing what I do now.
Yeah, imagine your great-grandchildren looking at the monument erected to you on your 30 acres of land in your private pool that says, Grandpa sucked a dick for this.
Yeah, but that's what I'm saying. Like,
Bro, I don't. If I made
then you're teaching your kids to go against your own morals.
If I made 100 million doing that, I don't care if the statue was of me sucking the dick to get that.
Yeah, but what if the grandchildren, start asking questions like, "Oh, how do we get all this money?" Or how do we get all?
I will look my grandkids straight in the eye and say, Grandpa sucked a dick for this.
You see, Grandpappy Somma years ago.
I'll be like, the moral of the story is if a man walks up and gives you $100 million to suck his dick, you put that dick in your mouth.
Now, see here, we're on 2 different wavelengths. So Irakly is totally anti it. You're totally
I'm not totally anti it. I'm just.
But then, what's your price then? Do you have a price?
I'm anti doing it for money. If you're doing it for.
There's something else you would do it for though. That would benefit.
Oh, see, because this is where I got, because a lot of guys were like, oh, like I don't have a price range. So, phrase it like this. Every time you suck a dick, you get a superpower. What hero or villain would you be able to beat in a fight after you were done sucking the dicks?
Yeah, see, when someone phrased this question earlier, it was a little confusing.
Superpower?
Yeah, so every time you suck a dick, you get to pick a superpower.
Yeah.
Now, like, you can do this as many times as you want. By the time you are done, you have to pick a villain or a hero.
Give me the Avengers. I'll beat them all.
Hey, yo, that's what I'm saying, bro. I was like, yo, Superman's watch.
So you would
easy,
suck.
Bro. For superpowers?
I said I wouldn't do it for money.
So you would do it to get superpowers, though?
What the fuck? I got superpowers.
That's what I'm saying, bro. Like, what are you gonna say, bro? I have super strength. You're gonna question how I got these powers?
Call me the Incredible Cock. I don't care.
The Incredible Cock, bro. No, but the question is, like, in terms of the superpowers you gain, right? Can I be like, oh, I want my...
Can we get a graphic designer to make up a logo for the Incredible Cock hero?
The Incredible Cock.
I'm imagining kind of like a Warner Bros. Thing, but like with a dick in the middle and it's just IC.
Oh, yeah, 100%. Or it's like Bugs Bunny when he's chewing on the carrot.
Oh my god, but it's a cock.
It's a cock.
Yeah.
He's like, that's all cock.
I get it.
Yep, you got it. Okay.
But see, my man can take on the Avengers.
Yes, can a superpower be like Superman's superpower?
No, because there's so many powers it comes to that.
Yeah, but what if
you have to suck a dick for each individual
So you
power.
have to get like an individual power. You can't cheat and be like Thor's powers. You have to be like
I'm tired
you
of
have to be like
people
invisibility and invincibility.
Come on, bro. Weren't you ever like?
There's like a row of 20 guys. I'm like, okay, that guy's gonna give me super strength.
Weren't
Okay,
you ever
that
like,
guy's
no,
gonna...
weren't you ever like 7 years old and people were like, oh, I pick like all the powers. Like, fuck you, bro. Like, pick a power.
A power to have all the powers.
Yeah, like, that's fucking lame. I was like, my power is I can make up powers. Fuck you, Jamie. Fuck you.
Those are the most annoying
This guy's gonna give me elasticity. As you're going down, you're thinking to yourself, "Oh, I can't wait for this power."
You're sucking the fucking elastic dick.
Wait.
I had one guy who'd be like, gun to your mother's head, would you suck a dick? He's like, sorry, mom. I was like, you're fucked up. The next day I go and ask him, if you could play a new Halo game, this is like 6 months prior to Infinite releasing. I'm like, if you could play a new Halo game tomorrow, would you do it? He's like, absolutely. I'm like, you'd suck a dick to play Halo 6 months early, but you wouldn't do it to save your mother's life?
No, here's the cheat
In
code.
that
Ready?
scenario, there's nothing I wouldn't do to not save my mother's life.
No, the cheat code is the first power you get from the first dick you suck is to just one of 2 things: either go completely unconscious every time you suck a dick, so you can just suck infinite dicks, get infinite powers because you don't even know you sucked a dick. That
Are you saying
that's the first power you acquire?
You're talking about Memento with dick sucking?
That's 100% correct. So basically, the story picks up. I'm in my bed and I'm covered in post-it notes, and it's like Ralph,
You're gonna be covered in a lot of other shit, John.
Brian. I'm like, what are these names? And then like I flip it over, and it's the power I gained from sucking their dick.
Yeah,
I'm
but
like,
at the end of
oh
the
my
day,
god,
you still suck the dick. You just don't remember it. Take a Xanax if you want to do that. Damn.
yeah, but there's gotta be a catch. There's gotta be.
You gotta suck
There's
a
gotta
dick
be a
to
way.
forget.
There's gotta be a way to game the system. You know?
Okay, so wait,
So you gotta suck a dick to become Dory, huh? I don't understand.
finding.
Alright, so we have one of our older viewers saying he doesn't understand our generation and why this would be funny.
Oh,
It's not meant to be funny.
I mean, was
I
any
think
of this funny? Like,
I I think this has actually been a very intellectual conversation.
I thought we had a very good podcast.
Should I
today.
grab? I feel like I should grab the plaque. Just fucking.
Just to show the viewers, really.
Nah, I ain't gonna flex on him like that. But they were saying this is a very different podcast from our first episode.
Yeah, very different, yeah. Because in our first episode, we kind of went for segments, and now I kind of like the free balling, free rolling, just talk about whatever the hell we want to talk about.
Bucket list experiences. I hope Finz gets that first power, then the deal ends.
That'd be fucking weird.
Yeah, the first power is
power,
go unconscious after you suck dick.
Just turn into fucking Dory.
Yeah, and then the genie's like, yeah, the powers are off. And I'm like, well, what am I going to do with this new power? Well, now I gotta go suck some dicks, bro. Like, what am I supposed to do now?
Nah, yeah.
No, wait. The first power is you have the ability to suck dick in under 1 second.
You still suck the dick at the end of the day.
Yo! So you're doing it as quick as possible.
Okay, hold on. Let me just... I understand your logic.
Super Gluck Gluck powers.
I'm just...
Like, you're getting Gluck Gluck 3000s every time you're down there.
But,
Are you with me?
No, but hear me out. If you're saying, like, oh, you get this done in a second, that's every guy finishing in your mouth. There's not... 1 second, you're...
Okay. I should
You're
change it to
taking
10 second. Whoa.
Fuck a protein shake.
Yo, there's your protein shake. There's your post-workout meal. Yeah, I just go home and have 5 guys lined up in my bed.
I just want to shout out to my parents for supporting me.
Yep.
I appreciate that you guys have stayed on the stream and watched me talk about this for an hour.
Yeah, I don't know.
His parents would have
yeah.
saw me if they saw this.
This is quite the. Do you guys want to wrap up soon?
There's gonna be so much disappointment going on here.
An hour and 12 and we're losing.
Oh, you know what?
by the
I
second.
am willing to get a bottle real quick and do a little you laugh, you drink.
All right, I'll do that.
Yeah,
to end it?
dude.
Yeah, fuck
Yeah,
it.
we'll end that. Alright, I'm gonna go grab this bottle.
Yeah, DoorDash. I feel like a lot of these topics I wrote down, we like said off camera, so it's kind of pointless.
What do we
just
want,
bringing
guys?
it back up.
Henny, absinthe, tequila.
Definitely not tequila.
All right. So while Somma gets the drinks, we have this little game
What else you have?
called
Yeah, vodka?
You Laugh, You
No,
Drink.
vodka.
Fuck.
I got
So
soju,
yeah.
You got whiskey?
absinthe, gin.
You got whiskey?
I have Henny.
That's good enough.
Somma gets the first power.
I haven't drank
Yeah, it looks like Tom and this guy were having a full-on combo in the comments.
Oh, which guy?
You need
The
a chaser?
lonely ender.
Haha, that's my boy. What happened?
You need a chaser, pussy?
No, this is gin.
Oh,
Yeah,
I
the
just happen to know
chaser
what
is
about-
hard.
I would chase Henny with gin. So we got shout out to our sponsor Hennessy.
Sponsor.
You look in the camera.
You didn't get sued for that, right?
What?
Taking a sponsorship.
Yeah, it's not really, not sponsored, not a real sponsor.
I just enjoy Henny.
This is
They don't
this is
sponsor
the
us.
ad break where we put the sponsor that we're gonna eventually have.
Eventually, we will be sponsored.
No, why
For
would
now,
we pick
we're
Henny
just
to
going
do
to drink alcohol on stream. Alright, guys, so we have a fun little game called You Laugh, You Drink. And basically, there's just a bunch of prompts on these cards here. And we have to act out these prompts. And if either of us laugh, we drink. Super simple. Alright. I'm going to shuffle these.
Got a 9-hour drive.
it?
Don't worry, you're going to be fine.
Nah, I'm not worried. Trust me.
We'll do like 2 cards each and call it, so we don't get too fucked up.
Alright. I'm going to go first.
All right, so is there any like things that we should be expecting to be on these cards? It's just
You
gonna be.
gotta act out.
There's like really weird stuff. There's stuff you have to say, stuff you have to do.
All right, let's do it.
Alright, here we go.
I'm all in.
Take the deck. No. Let's take the whole deck. Wait for me to go.
Oh. Oh no.
Henny.
Oh god.
You expect
Jen.
me to think I'm gonna laugh?
Wait, so you don't even say what's on the card?
You do not say what's on
You have
the
to
card.
act, so smiling doesn't count, right? You have
No.
to actually laugh.
I kind of read what was on the card though,
Did you?
so I already know what's coming. I didn't know it was.
Why would you read it?
I didn't know that was
Get a
part of the
new card,
game. I didn't know that was part of the thing.
Get a new card. Get a new card.
Thank you. Please get a new card.
That was such a good one.
Oh,
The
you're
prompt
right.
was tickle your target while apologizing profusely. That would have been so good.
Yeah, no, I don't know when it. I was not about that.
Oh, hell,
card.
I would have.
Alright, fuck me. I was a DJ controlling electrodes attached to my nipples.
What? Am I allowed to laugh now?
You're
Like,
allowed
after
to
the
laugh
performance
after.
is over?
No, he laughed afterwards.
Go
No, I laughed when he
I
clearly
thought-
finished.
You got it.
I thought you laughed.
Okay,
I don't
here
know.
we go. I don't like this. Can I pick a different one? It's
Fuck
like it's
you.
kind of whack. It's like whack. It's like
Is it?
it's not like funny. But if you see it, then I'd pick a different.
Oh, you're gonna pick a different one anyways. Let me
Let's
see it. What is it?
Which one was it?
Oh, it was like
You're an elite stylist at a salon and tell a target exactly how you're gonna make them over.
yeah. I was like,
That would have been funny.
I was like, I can't really make that funny.
You can't make that.
All right,
funny.
fine. This is good. Yo, let's do it. This one's so stupid. All right.
Alright, I got a fucking drink, bro. Fuck you, you're done.
Yo,
Fucking dude's over here acting like a fucking cat, jackass.
it said you're a cat. Try to get the target to pet you by meowing profusely. If they pet you, hiss at them.
What's your cat's name?
I was trying to get your hand. I was like, cheese.
You, bro.
Cheese is frowning somewhere. Oh, yeah, wait for someone to finish his drink. Holy goddamn.
I can't do this one.
All right, just pick a different one.
It would have been good if I could actually do it, but I just don't know how to do that one.
This is a good game to play with the other group.
Right?
It's such a good one.
I'm gonna be fucked up. I really can't do this shit. I have no bearing.
Then maybe don't laugh, bro. Don't
I
laugh.
have literally zero bearing. It's the worst thing about me.
You mean zero? What do you bearing?
Bearing means like
This one's not even that. This one's not funny.
focus, fucking don't break character, like fucking
So you have zero control?
bearing, yeah.
Oh.
Like control over like your movements and shit.
Oh, okay.
Like if I bang my hand, if like in the Marine Corps, if you bang a nail through your hand, you're supposed to be like,
Someone's gotta get that out.
yeah, but like fucking like that's no bearings,
Oh,
like me like driving a nail through my hand.
Irakly's doing something.
All right, what's Irakly about to do?
Okay, now you both have felt the moisturizing effect of what cum does to your hands, so there you go. That's literally what it's supposed to do. It's not even funny. I don't know. I don't know.
There's supposed to be cum on my hands?
No. Basically, it's supposed to say that you moisturize your hand with cum.
Oh, thank you.
It says shake everyone's hand and say that now you felt the moisturizing effect of cum.
So you had to memorize a script for that one?
Literally
Wait, hold on, I got it.
It literally says like quotes what to say.
I was like, if I shake his hand, do I lose?
We got a good one, folks.
I don't think they saw that, but...
It's fine.
Boop. 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 Please stop this nonsense. Why is Irakly dying more than me?
The face he was making all these
No, because
I pooped my target's nose profusely.
he gave me a devilish grin, bro. I didn't like that. He was an
It's not a twist off, bro.
You pull it off.
My bad.
Fuck.
This is why I get the girly drinks. How do I
Drink it. What the fuck you doing?
I need a chaser, bro.
No, you don't. What the fuck?
It's cognac. It's smooth.
Don't make a face.
Do not,
Hey, don't
do
go
not
there. I
come.
need to drink too, right?
Do not go.
Do not come.
Do I drink too with that?
I'm gonna go.
Yeah, yeah.
Oh wait, I go now.
I think it's supposed to be just the target, but I mean, take a shot.
No way can I do this. Yo, what? All right, fine. Hey, why are you drinking? You didn't lose. Oh wait, of course he
was
does.
laughing. I think it's supposed to be just the target, but for this instance, let's just.
The fuck is going on?
Nutrition. Alright, I give up, bro. This kid's not laughing for the slightest, bro. The fuck?
slurp at the end.
that process.
It was like gay chicken.
The slurp at the end.
You are a rat very lightly nibbling on a piece of cheese right next to your target's ear. Jesus Christ.
I thought that would get a reaction.
Oh, it almost did, bro. I was biting the shit out of my tongue.
I couldn't see your face. That's why I stopped. I didn't know if I had you on the edge.
I don't know if I make you drink for that.
For what he just did.
Fucking laughing.
A lot of dead air.
What the fuck? I can't really do this one.
Pick a new card, but let me read it.
This one, I could do it, but
Your right arm is a big swanging flaccid dick. Do what you will with it.
Oh my god, you could have killed that one!
I know.
Yeah, but I think I think it's less funny.
There's certain stuff you can't do that would go against.
You can't pretend your arm is a penis?
Also, it'd be less funny because we don't know it's a penis until like after we.
You're telling me if I started going like... you wouldn't tell me that was a dick.
Okay, I insta laughed at that one. Alright, pick a different one.
You would have insta-laughed.
I just did. Alright, here we go. We got him.
Oh god.
Why does everything require you to get up?
This one is. It's gonna look very odd. I gotta think of what I'm gonna say.
No, don't worry.
That's
all our viewers are waiting on you.
That's the thinking device.
I need you to open your legs, sir. I'm not joking.
Grow!
Yo!
Why aren't you growing? Yo, what the fuck?
This is yelling someone's crotch.
That was quite possibly the strangest thing to yell at my crotch.
I know, I was not expecting that.
Yo, take as many rips as you can, bro, to get as many creative ideas. Because that was a good one.
That one had me fucking insane.
What the fuck just happened?
I knew it would catch you guys completely off guard, that's why.
I was like, okay, well, is he about to play some gay chicken? And then you start screaming.
Oh my god, that was fucking hysterical.
Well, okay,
Alright, last rounds.
Yeah, last round. Wow.
It's so much time.
Yeah,
You
so
got a drink too?
yeah, no, he has the fucking.
Oh, you don't want to drink the gin?
No, I'm good.
Nice gin, it's not bad.
No, I'm good.
Okay, man.
Gotta drive North Carolina.
I do.
Ooh. I see.
Alright, this one I think I can nail.
Andrew Johnson. Abraham Lincoln. George Washington.
Martin Van Buren. Warren G. Harding.
Honestly,
The most obscure president.
My prompt was sensually list the names of a few American presidents while holding your target's hands and staring into their eyes.
I knew his
Well,
I knew his
avoided
name
that.
presidents, but the Barack, I don't know why they just fucking.
No, the Martin Van Buren threw me for a loop,
It's
bro.
because I did the pause. I was like,
Yeah, I was like, would you like? Bugatti.
Bugatti Obama. Alright. I don't think you'll let me do this.
Oh boy.
I'm not gonna do it. It says massage both of your target's earlobes while staring into their eyes.
oh, that would have been fucking hysterical.
But I feel like from that point of view, it's
It
not.
would have been funny. But
How would you have stared in her eyes though?
That's what I'm saying.
You laugh, you drink, folks.
You'd be lazy eyed for that fucking.
Yo, what?
Do it.
Alright.
I
Yo,
thought you were gonna tickle me, bro.
I just cracked my knuckles. This kid jumped out of his skin. I feel like I keep picking someone. He's behind the shed. Under the dumpster. Covered in semen. Fiddling on some raccoon's titties. Bro, he's been there for 2 weeks. And no one knows that I can't keep it to myself.
What is your card?
It says get insanely close to your target, then whisper the whereabouts of the body of the person you murdered.
Girl, honestly, the thing that got me was I was just picturing this fucking dude lying behind the dumpster covered in semen.
Yeah, I knew saying covered in semen would get you. I was trying to build it up to.
I was like,
covered in
there's no way they
semen.
asked him to memorize that prompt.
I was like, what could be a trigger that gets Irakly to laugh?
All right,
It was just
last time.
it was
folks.
just the fact of like Just picturing it.
Covered in
Like, just
semen.
picture a
Head
dead
to
dude
toe.
sitting behind a dumpster covered in semen. Like, what the fuck?
Head to toe. It's like his outfit. It's like you ever see somebody get nude body painting? That's basically what they.
Oh, that's fire though.
Do that shit right.
Body painting? This one's not funny at all. I'm sorry.
Hey, it's the last time. You gotta get it right. You pick something funny.
Yeah. Oh god.
I don't know how to do it.
It's getting a little scary.
Irakly has to get like
looking around the room and shit.
He's got like a full 360 scope of the room before he does his
Yeah.
whatever his prompt is.
Oh my god, you guys remember 360 no scopes?
Oh yeah. On high rise.
Those
Oh
are the
my
fucking
god.
good. Nah, Rust, bro.
What?
Okay.
Rust?
You never played Michael Myers, bro?
Yeah, but
Yeah, they lay down for me, but they won't see me.
You gotta lay down.
Yeah.
Picking up the prompts.
do you want us to move and you lay down on the couch?
Is that what it was?
Yes.
You're a very flamboyant butterfly hatching out of a
Oh
cocoon.
my god!
I would've looked
You could have switched seats with me and sat here and done it. You'd be like, meh.
This one's just sad.
This kid,
I'm
bro.
curious about that one.
There we go. What the fuck?
My man said his finger looking good.
Finger licking good.
Whisper finger looking good. Very, very delicate.
Oh, so you did the hand and the thigh had nothing to do. Wait a goddamn. Wait.
I know nothing to do with the problem.
That was just gay.
I
Wait a second.
had to say what was finger licking good.
That was finger licking. You had to perform an action
Yeah.
before you finger licked.
Take a look at man.
Woo! All right.
That wouldn't happen with the sex on the beach, but I
Woo!
told you for not drinking.
All right, so I think that pretty much wraps up episode 2 of the podcast. We got a nice
Yeah,
hour and a
pretty
half. A nice hour and a half.
Oh,
Yeah.
about an hour and a half.
About an hour and a half. That's what I kind of want to aim for from
You're right, I like
moving
it.
forward. So, yeah, thank you guys for tuning in. Everything will be on YouTube, TikTok, Instagram in about a couple weeks. We're just trying to build a catalog of podcasts.
Why are you flexing your guns, bro? We can all do this. Bro.
I got 24-inch arms.
we
so
can
we
all
can
do
do
this,
fuck
bro.
off.
Can you all do this?
Bro.
Can you do it like me
We
though?
can do it all fucking day,
Can you
bro.
like? Can you just sit here and just be like,
do this
all right,
day,
so
bro. Fucking do this all
so
day,
anyway,
bro.
episode 3 is gonna be on Twitch next Sunday.
Yep.
Same time, basically.
Yeah.
And be sure to follow all our links. You can go to my Instagram, Jonathan Finazzo, and go to my link tree and follow everything.
Yeah, check that shit out.
And then everything will be on TikTok, Instagram, YouTube very shortly. Just give us a minute. We're going to be on Apple Podcasts, Spotify, and a couple other things very soon. iHeartRadio.
I'm so
Oh, yeah.
fucking vascular.
So thank you guys for tuning in episode 2.
Yeah.
I hope you guys are just as heavily concerned as we are.
Peace out, everybody.
Yep.
What the fuck is going on?